Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't doing no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't doing no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Wait, baby girl, what you doing? What's your name? I ain't playing no games. See these diamonds in my chain. Yeah, I took it to the biggest and she for the fame. So I in my range. Ooh, get that money to the top, never stop. That work, ooh, but I'm the man. Cuban diamonds dance. Had to a friend, I might put it on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't doing no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't doing no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Wait, baby, wait. Hop up in this race. No, this not a date. This a cruise, but don't debate. Wait, it's getting late. Think it's past 8. Took to my place, baby. Me like some. Wait, call Jake. Think I need the face. I need to take a break. Wait, but don't be cool. Money stupid blue. Boyfriend is a fool. I'm trying to make you comfortable. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't doing no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put
We come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by the former Duke national champion. Hasn't paid for a meal in Durham, North Carolina since 2002. It's Jay Williams.
Nor do I plan on paying for a meal anytime soon, my man. But you know what? Free food out here for these guys on the court tonight. They're ready to eat. Let's check out the action.
Jay, I have the tab the next time. Let's do this. The Celtics begin the game with the basketball. Walker to Hayward. Not that time.
And so much of the shot is before the shot even occurs. As a defense, make him do things he's uncomfortable with. Stay up on him, make him catch the ball outside of his comfort zone.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Kevin Durant with the rock. To Jordan. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Durant across the timeline. Down 4. For 3. Kevin Durant missed his first. That one goes.
And Ed, when you have 7-footers roaming the perimeter who shoot over 40% from the three-point line, why take twos?
All 5 can shoot it at any given time. Great feed. Whoa, what a finish.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Durant with the basketball up top. Down 3. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Spencer Dinwiddie at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 79% at the line. Celtics have it. Walker sets him up. Brooklyn secures the rebound. Durant across the timeline. He'll run the offense. Fires the 3. Message received. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Driving right to the basket. Full throttle. Right to the basket for the deuce.
When I think about Kemba Walker, I think about a self-made elite PG. He's a little guy that thrives amongst the NBA giants. And he's fearless. Let me tell you about how fearless he is. Even Alvin Gentry said he's probably the biggest competitor he's ever seen. You could put him right up there with the likes of Kobe Bryant from a competitive standpoint. That goes to show you that Walker will do anything and everything to beat you every possession.
DeAndre Jordan with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Shot from the lane, won't go. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Bulldog. Look, it ain't always going to be pretty, but this is a results-oriented business, and this dude will always give you a good ROI.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving to Durant. Has a chance. Kevin Durant. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
The drive, right to the basket. Runner's good there.
I 100% guarantee you that was not the play call, but a bucket is a bucket.
Kyrie across the timeline. Down by 1. To Dinwiddie. Durant to Dinwiddie. Lets it fly from long range. Tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Durant with the basketball up top. They're down 3. Draws the contact. And Jordan will go to the line to shoot 2.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Oops, he missed the first one. Good bounce back, hits the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Jay, for once, Trader Danny was Danny Ainge. Celtics didn't do that much, but Eastern Conference didn't see much change either.
Yeah, they didn't need to do anything if you're the Boston Celtics. You already have all the pieces to the puzzle. There's no doubt about it. The Celtics are now in the driver's seat.
Lays it up and in.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
To Cantor. Deep 2 there, won't go. Into the front court, it's Irving. The score, 14 all. Beyond the arc for 3. He was all over him. To Cantor. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Oh, he had him there for a second. Irving to Dinwiddie. 4-3. Spencer Dinwiddie is going to get a chance at 3 here. Hasn't missed yet. First one goes down. It's a second. One more coming. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. Tatum buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. First quarter's complete. The Celtics have the lead. On to the second quarter. Neither team sees control in the first. Some interesting things, though, certainly on display.
And when both teams are playing at this level, it just continues to reaffirm that I was excited to watch both of these teams play this entire week. It's been a solid game so far, but this has a chance to be a great one down the stretch.
To Cantor. Short jumper stays out. Celtics come away with it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
DeAndre Jordan pins it. That's his third block this evening. Couple of cracks at the line now.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
And he connects on the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. Jay, 28 wins a year ago for the Nets, but a couple of individuals, they shined in their playing time.
8 wins better than the year before. And think about Jared Allen for this team. He is a new age 5, has the versatility and the speed to run the court. And then you think about a guy like Spencer Dinwiddie, who actually got drafted in the second round and actually gambled on himself, had a horrific knee injury. To see the kind of minutes due to the injuries that he played and the level that he played at, Ed, this team is on their way.
To Jaylen Brown. Kevin Durant sends it away. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Nice find for the basket.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
From long range, he engulfed him that time.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Jared Allen snatching it out of the air.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Durant smothering D.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Oh, pass stolen by the Nets. Durant. Great defense, forcing the miss. Brown with it up top. Up by 6. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Irving. No good. Ball's controlled by Boston. Gets it in the left corner. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Irving. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Irving into the front court. They find themselves down 10. And that one out of bounds off the net. To Hayward. Court Hayward. That's how it's done. 2-4 now.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Irving still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good. Across the timeline, it's Walker. The lead is 12. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Here's a chance from long range. Working hard on the glass. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
First free throw is good. 2 for 2 on that trip. Into the front court, it's Walker. Lead stands at 10.
Screen come.
Hayward to Walker. Fires the three. And Kemba Walker, muscle memory put to good use there.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Celtics have it to Kemba Walker. Driving right to the basket. And he's going to the line to shoot.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Throws it up. And a pass stolen by Boston.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Boston with the basketball. Give it to him. Kemba Walker. He's now 4 for 6.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Irving, and he stays cold from deep as he misses another one. It's no good. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
The Celtics didn't hold back. Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Irving with the basketball. His guys down big. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Textbook defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Hayward. The drive, right to the basket. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. Give it to him. Kemba Walker. With that shot, he's 5 for 8. Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Kenny Atkinson making some changes in this one. To Durant. For three. Tough shot. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Count the basket.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Irving. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. Knocks down the first. And he hits the second. No good. Made the first two, missed the last. To Marcus Smart. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Irving. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
First one, count it. Second of three is good. Hits all three free throws. Walker into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. He throws it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. To Durant. Fires the three, and Kevin Durant unguardable. Hand in his face, he still hits the three.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
And too much contact.
Just a tic-tac foul.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 1.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
Irving. Kyrie Irving is going to get 3 shots here. He's been steady, 83% at the line. Can't connect on the first free throw. Second and 3, got it. That's how it's done. 4 out of 7.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Kyrie with the rock. Lets it fly from long range.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Kyrie Irving is going to get a chance at 3 here. Shooting 77% so far in this one. Nope. First one does not go. Knocks down the second free throw. to Jaylen Brown. Hayward to Jaylen Brown. DeAndre Jordan, huge block. Fourth this contest.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Drive to the basket, but the shot won't go. To Jordan. Jason Tatum rejects it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
To Hayward. Great feed, sets it up. Tatum off the mark.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Nearing impossible. No getting through.
5, Ed. That's 5 blocks tonight.
Brad Stevens will change up his lineup. Jordan. Jason Tatum. Tips it. Ooh, 5 now.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Now the Celtics going to use a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Substitution being made in this one. To Jaylen Brown. DeAndre Jordan able to recover with the block. Incredible. 6 tonight.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. The deficit now up to 13. At long last, he missed his first 5 attempts from beyond the arc, but he gets that one to go.
Welcome to psychological warfare, provided he's not taking bad shots. But if I were the defense, I would let him keep shooting it. Make him think about it a little bit more.
And throws it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Durant to Dinwiddie. Beyond the arc for 3. Knocks it down and the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
But did you see on that 3-point shot, did you see him slightly kick his legs out? By kicking his legs out, the defender runs into the legs. There's contact. That's how you get a 4-point play potentially.
Spencer Dinwiddie with a chance at a 4-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Missed the foul shot. Tatum buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
4-3. Spencer Dinwiddie. He's going to get 3 shots here, shooting 80% in this contest. It's a second. One more coming. Whoops. That won't go.
And number 36, Marcus Smart.
Marcus Smart. Good touch.
The assist from number 7, Jaylen Brown.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The 4th quarter coming up. The Celtics way out in front. It's the Celtics with the ball as we start this fourth and final quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called. Irving brings the ball up court. From long range. That's good D. Shot no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
DeAndre Jordan sends it away. 8 now.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Dinwiddie into the front court. The deficit now up to 12. No good. That's great defense. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Walker with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Hayward. Terrific vision. Walker. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
The follow won't go either. To Marcus Smart. DeAndre Jordan with a piece. 9 blocks. Durant across the timeline. His guys trail by 13. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Nets have it. Durant. That's how you defend. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Gordon Hayward, that's how it's done. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Across the timeline, it's Walker. His guys hold a commanding lead. Off the assist.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Shot off the mark. Good defense. To Walker. Hayward. Walker to Marcus Smart. And count the basket inside.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Marcus Smart trying to cash in on the 3-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throw try, off the mark. The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. Here's a chance from long range. Now that's a contest.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Kemba Walker, tough matchup against Durant. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. His guys down big. Fires the three. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
DeAndre Jordan swats it. It's been a brick wall. 10 blocks on the night. Walker had made his first couple, but he misses there. Here's Irving into the front court. Down a bundle. And that's out. Last touch by Kyrie Irving. Celtics have it. It's a victory here.